up and turned it on. What she found absolutely shattered her world. On that phone were hundreds of messages, photos, and dating app profiles. Tom had been maintaining entire relationships with multiple women, and I'm not talking about just flirting. He'd been going on dates, spending money on these women, and in some cases had been intimate with them. But it got worse. There were hotel receipts, restaurant bills, even love notes. In one message thread, Tom was telling another woman that he loved her and that he was planning to leave his wife. Sarah said she felt like she was going to throw up. She sat on the garage floor for probably an hour just scrolling through this nightmare, hoping she was dreaming. But then she found something that made her blood run cold: a second apartment lease. Tom had been renting an apartment under a fake name, an entire apartment that Sarah knew nothing about. Sarah did something smart. She didn't confront him immediately. Instead, she started investigating. She hired a private investigator to follow Tom and document everything. Over the next 2 weeks, the PI uncovered even more. Tom wasn't just having affairs, he had an entire alternate lifestyle. He'd been telling these women he was single, that he worked in finance, that he was looking for serious relationships. One woman thought they were going to get married. Another woman had no idea he was married. He'd been juggling at least 4 different relationships simultaneously. The PI also discovered that Tom had been embezzling money from his company to fund this double life. We're talking tens of thousands of dollars. When Sarah had all this evidence, she called a lawyer and filed for divorce the same day. Sarah didn't tell Tom she knew anything. She just served him with divorce papers at his office. According to her post, his face went completely white. He immediately started calling her, texting her, begging her to talk. He came home that night and found his stuff packed in boxes. When he asked what was going on, Sarah just showed him the photos from the second phone. Tom tried to deny it at first, then he tried to cry and apologize, then he got angry. He said things like, "You're overreacting," and it didn't mean anything. But Sarah was done listening. The divorce was messy. Tom tried to hide assets, but Sarah's lawyer found them all. He tried to get custody of the kids, but the court sided with Sarah. He ended up paying massive child support and alimony, plus he faced criminal charges for the embezzlement. But here's what Sarah said was the hardest part. She had to explain to her kids why Daddy wasn't coming home. How do you tell your children that their father has been living a lie? 8 years of marriage gone in an instant. The comments were full of people saying they'd never trust anyone again after reading this. What's your take? Could you ever forgive something like this? Let me know in the comments.